what if everything you know about money is wrong? Over the past 10 years, Bitcoin has appreciated by nearly 39,000%, moving from roughly $280 per Bitcoin in July 2015 to $109,000 in July 2025. By contrast, gold increased over the same period by approximately 287%, while the USD actually decreased in purchasing power by approximately 27%. Today we tell you what makes good money good. And look at why Bitcoin can really take down fiat currency and even gold once and for all as the superior form of money that best preserves your hard-earned savings. All forms of money aren't equal, and some aren't much different from pouring your hard work down the drain. To help you avoid this trap, we'll review 6 key traits every form of strong money should have. Using these 6 traits, we'll compare these 3 major forms of money, gold, fiat, and Bitcoin, through the lens of what really matters. Welcome back to Island Crypto, where we break down Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies so you too can join the growing digital elite and take back control of your financial future. Let's go. The 6 key traits every strong form of money should have are: 1. Scarcity. 2. Fungibility. 3. Portability. 4. Durability. 5. Divisibility. And our 6th layer of assessment considers the related traits of verifiability and recognition. Stick around while we break them down so you can understand why each matters to your financial future. Number 1. Scarcity. Scarcity is what gives and preserves the value of any asset. All else being equal, the more scarce an item, the more valuable it is. Scarcity is therefore critical to all assets maintaining their value over time. In this respect, forms of money are no exception. Gold is scarce, but not absolutely so. New gold can still be mined, and large undiscovered reserves likely still exist. Its supply grows around 1.5 to 2% per year. Fiat or traditional money, such as the United States dollar, Trinidad dollar, Jamaican dollar, or so many other national currencies from around the globe, are not scarce at all. Central banks can print unlimited amounts of these currencies, which leads to inflation and loss of purchasing power. Bitcoin is a digital currency governed by a set of strict, unbreakable rules written in computer code, and isn't controlled by any one person, government, or company. No single person can wake up one day and decide to print more Bitcoin or change how it works. Changes to the Bitcoin protocol can only happen if thousands of people all around the world come to consensus and agree to those changes. These people include miners and developers who help verify transactions and keep the system running, but also ordinary users of the network like you. Any major changes require global agreement to be effected, and if these parties don't agree, the change simply doesn't happen. What's more, because these persons are themselves already users and holders of Bitcoin, they have a vested interest. So anyone trying to get them to change Bitcoin's governing rules to increase the number of Bitcoin allowed in the protocol, for example, would be hard-pressed to do so. Think about it. Why would they agree to increase the number of available Bitcoin, reducing its scarcity, and as a consequence, make their own Bitcoin holdings less valuable? Not gonna happen. Remember, price is a function of scarcity, and Bitcoiners know this better than anybody. This is why Bitcoin is said to be decentralized. It runs on code, not on trust in any single person or entity. Bitcoin's rules are fixed, transparent, verifiable, and only changeable through consensus, not by government decree or by order of a few powerful individuals seeking their own interests. Among the Bitcoin protocol's rules is a maximum supply of 21 million Bitcoin. No more than 21 million can ever be created. It also has a fixed issuance schedule with the rate at which new Bitcoin is issued cutting in half every 4 years until all 21 million have been made available in approximately the year 2140. Your money should obey math, not politics, and that's literally why Bitcoin was created and exists today. So, on the point of scarcity, Bitcoin being the only form of money with mathematically enforced absolute scarcity is the clear winner, beating both gold in second place and fiat in third. Number 2, fungibility. Fungibility means that each unit of something is exactly the same as any other unit. In other words, $1 equals any other dollar. 1 ounce of gold equals any other ounce of gold, assuming purity is equal. As an example, if you lend me $100 and I give you back 5 20s, you don't care, because dollars are fungible. If you have a bottle of drinking water, it doesn't matter which specific molecules of water you drink, it's all the same. That's fungibility. With perfect fungibility, you never care which unit you have, only how many. Gold is generally fungible. 1 ounce of pure gold equals any other ounce. But impurities or coin markings can affect value. Fiat is mostly fungible. One $100 bill equals another. However, serial numbers and blacklists can make some bills or notes tainted or unusable. Bitcoin is designed to be fungible, but in practice, some coins can be traced and potentially blacklisted by crypto exchanges based on their history as recorded on the blockchain. With exchanges and blockchain analysis firms becoming ever more proficient at tracking transactions on the blockchain, Bitcoin still has some ways to go in being fully fungible and is still evolving in this area. It is therefore at a disadvantage on fungibility. Number 3, portability. Gold is heavy, bulky, and risky to transport across borders. It's far from ideal for digital or global commerce. Fiat is easier to carry. Physical cash is lighter. However, fiat is limited by various practical realities like geography, banking hours, and transfer fees. Bitcoin, by contrast, is instantly transferable across the world by anyone possessing it. All you need is internet access and a Bitcoin wallet. No intermediaries, no borders. Considering portability, natively digital Bitcoin is hands down the best of our 3 options, with the ability to send any value of Bitcoin instantly across the globe via the internet. Bitcoin is clear champion in this category, with fiat taking second and gold a distant third. Number 4, durability. Gold has excellent durability. As a metal, it is uniquely known to not corrode or degrade over time. In fact, it can last thousands of years. By contrast, fiat's durability is poor. Paper notes wear out, burn, and get torn. Even digital balances of fiat in the traditional financial system depend on centralized servers. If these servers are damaged, hacked, or otherwise disabled, fiat transactions are crippled, as has invariably been seen when online banking, ABM, or point-of-sale services go down. And that's not even mentioning the myriad of cases over the years where banks and financial institutions have been hacked, or where ABMs have been compromised with card skimmers, etc. Bitcoin is digital but extremely durable. Bitcoin is, in fact, the most secure and decentralized financial network ever created. Immune from governments, banks, criminals, and bad actors, even billionaires. Bitcoin's network is protected by millions of specialized computers, miners, around the world constantly performing calculations. As of 2025, the Bitcoin network regularly secures itself with over 600 quintillion calculations per second. No other network comes close in raw proof-of-work security. It would take more energy, computing power, and money than any nation or corporation has to try and break Bitcoin's security. This explains why, unlike so many other networks in operation today, the Bitcoin network has never been hacked since its creation in 2009. As long as the Bitcoin network exists and you have your private keys, your coins are safe. In the case of durability, both gold and Bitcoin are excellent, just in different forms. As such, they both tie on durability, beating fiat to the punch in this category. Number 5, divisibility. In practical terms, it's quite difficult to divide gold. You can't easily break $5 worth of gold from a gold bar to buy a coffee or spend at the grocery store. Fiat is reasonably divisible, with a single dollar being composed of 100 cents or hundredths of a dollar. That said, physical coins do have limitations. Bitcoin is divisible down to 1 Satoshi or 1 sat, that's 100 millionth of a Bitcoin, by far the most divisible of the forms of money we're assessing. That high level of divisibility found in Bitcoin is perfect for microtransactions in the digital space. Bitcoin is infinitely best suited for a digital world and therefore is the outright winner with regard to divisibility. Fiat takes second and the yellow rocks take third. Number 6, verifiability and recognition. Gold is generally recognized worldwide, but requires tools to verify purity or authenticity. Most fiat currencies are easily recognized and verifiable in their issuing countries. Once outside of their home country, though, limitations to verifiability and recognition mount. The USD, holding unique status as the global reserve currency, has fewer such limitations outside of the US market, but they cannot be completely avoided, considering issues such as counterfeiting and theft. By contrast, with every transaction recorded on the blockchain, in a globally accessible and transparent manner, Bitcoin is instantly verifiable. This transparency is exemplified on sites such as mempool.space in real time. What's more, Bitcoin is exponentially increasing in recognition, with nations, cities, and large corporations passing legislation and tabling policies to officially recognize, accept, and custody it. In terms of verifiability and recognition, Bitcoin, with its instant digital verification and rapidly growing recognition, is our clear winner in this category. Next is fiat, and then gold comes third, requiring more involved verification. The final verdict. Let's tally things up and give you a final verdict. In terms of scarcity, Bitcoin is by far the scarcest of the three and the only one with absolute scarcity, being limited to a finite amount of 21 million. In terms of fungibility, assuming standardized purity, 1 ounce of gold is equal to any other, so gold wins. For portability, the inherent digital nature of Bitcoin makes it the ideal portability solution for value transfer. From $1 to $1 trillion, Bitcoin can be sent near instantly across the globe. With respect to durability, both Bitcoin and gold rank highly, although in inherently different ways. With each Bitcoin divided into 100 million satoshis or sats, Bitcoin is by far the most divisible of our three options. Finally, the transparency and absolute completeness of records on the Bitcoin blockchain, combined with Bitcoin's wide and rapidly increasing acceptance, it's the clear winner on verifiability and recognition. Addressing our initial question then, on which form of money is best suited to store your hard-earned value, the answer is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is our undisputed winner and the best form of money to protect your savings into and beyond the 21st century. It's the most complete, secure, and robust form of money the world has ever seen. If you found this video helpful and now see why people from the islands can benefit so much from saving in the best form of money there is, Bitcoin, then help us get the word out by subscribing to Island Crypto, liking this video, and sharing it with someone you care about who needs this information too. Drop a comment. Which one do you trust most, gold, fiat, or Bitcoin? And don't forget, good money respects your time. Stay sharp, stack sats, and don't be the one left behind with 0 Bitcoin. Catch the crypto wave with Island Crypto. See you soon.